Hey guys, Footy Manager TV here, and welcome to this video here today where I have got some information on FIFA 15 career mode, and there is some decent additions or improvements to this year's game in career mode, so I'll give you a read of those. I was originally thinking just to show you the screenshots, but I feel there's some nice information or important information on features that I should read to you. There's nothing too outstanding with the screenshots in my view anyway. The layout is still similar. You can see there, team sheets, of course, is one of the new features. I'm sure you know about that feature already. I noticed some people made videos on that already when it was kind of announced a couple days ago, which is a very good feature. Whereas you can set up different tactics and different teams, basically, or different, like a backup team. If you're playing a cup game or something, you can have that team set up so you don't have to change your players. Like you substitute all those players out with low fitness and everything, which I'm sure that bugs me, definitely. I'm sure it bugs you as well. You can create a backup team, like a cup team, I guess you could say, with your backup players, reserve players, and that kind of stuff. That's just a short introduction to it. But anyway, here it says, one of FIFA's most popular modes continues to improve as managing and finding players becomes even more authentic. You can see there, obviously, Lionel Messi, those scout reports still look fairly similar, but you can see these things at the top there, in the top right corner. I'm not sure what they indicate as of yet, but you can see those are the kind of things I like. A lot of notifications, and hopefully it'll be that way. But this is probably the most crucial thing I wanted to get to you, read about as well, player growth. Because I did a couple player growth tests in football, or not Football Manager, FIFA 14, sorry. And I'll be looking to do those again in FIFA 15. So if you read what it says here, it says FIFA 15 has a more realistic system for player growth and potential. Highly rated players, or higher rated older players, won't retire as quickly, and high potential players grow faster if you give them the opportunity to do so. So that means, but to me, it seems as though every year they're changing it, because it seems as though every year they're not growing enough or they're growing too much, and one year it's the next. Like one year they're growing too much, the next year they're not growing enough, and it just keeps going one way. So that's my experience anyway from the last few years of playing it. But apparently, older players are going to stay at the team longer. That's going to be important for me with the team I'm going to be. I'm going to be Manchester United in career mode with Van Persie. He's one in my mind, whether to keep him or not. You got to watch out if they decline or not. But that's a good feature, and high potential players grow faster. I thought they grew at a decent level already, so hopefully they don't grow too much though, or it could be overpopulated with beast players in the future. But next up, more information on the global transfer network going into its second year in the game. It says improved scouts will now automatically recognize squad weaknesses and suggest replacement players based on the team you want to build. I think that is a fantastic feature or improvement more so in the global transfer network, with them suggesting you players. That's really, really good. It says based on the team you want to build. So you go to them, say what kind of team you want to build, say like maybe a Barcelona style passing style. They bring to you good passes of the ball, good technically gifted players. That's just what I would imagine anyway. So now we'll move on to kind of, so you can see it here, choose the role, player role, if you search for that kind of position, or you can change actually the role. Oh, it's just, that's how the thing I said before, like with the squad, just set up in a different way. You can really change it a lot. You don't have to go into edit the formation, and then you go changing all the roles and stuff. It's right there. You don't have to change, and I like that. It's just nice, smoother menus will be fantastic. That's been a problem in the past. But anyway, moving on now to the intuitive player search. It says a new player search screen lets you find players faster and better suited to your team. Player names populate as you search. I think that's pretty good as well. Like while you're searching, players' names show up. That's good. And next up, something I find very important once again. I'm really happy with the features so far. They seem little, but they're things I like. As I said, with the player growth, suggesting players from the GTN, and also storylines and presentation. Storylines is a big thing for me. It says accurate and in-depth analysis around players, team and leagues during the match and throughout the mode as you progress your career. So it doesn't really talk too much about it, but if there is storylines within the game, that is something I like. And next up, the team management, the thing I said before, this adds a lot of different things, and yeah, it looks good. I'm just having a little glimpse at it, and yeah, it looks interesting. So I'll see what it says here. It says team management. FIFA 15 gives you a brand new way to manage squads and team sheets across modes, including career mode. Customize up to 6 different team seats per club. And yeah, I was just reading that there for a second about the team sheets. It's a really good feature, I reckon, because it seems a bit in depth though. Definitely 6. I don't think that's what I mean. I was thinking in my head. I don't think I need 6 different team sheets because when you think about it, the more you play, different players are going to have lower fitness. I'll probably still change it on the fly, but that's just me. Other people might be different, but yeah, it'll be random which players are lower condition and stuff. So you'll be changing it at least a little bit, a couple positions in my view anyway. But anyway, back to reading it. It says customize up to 6 different team sheets per club. Alter your strategy based on your opponent or your next opponent. The changing tactics in-game and fitness of your players, like I mentioned with the fitness. It says get your favorite team playing the way you want them to play. And I know you probably notice all the time, I say that all the time. I want my team, I talk about how I want my team to play and all that stuff and playing the way I want. So yeah, that's a big thing for me. And then it says our all new team management layout makes it easy to go deep on customizing your team. So there's quite a few things here. Instructions, this is crucial. I just had a glimpse at it. Like I said before, player instructions can be applied to each of the 10 outfield players with multiple options per position, from defensive positioning and mentality to run types and attacking mentality. I think that's really good. I wanted the tactical side of the game to be more important, not just you set up your custom tactic and that's it and your formation. This is more football manager-like in your tactics, having different player instructions. I think that is absolutely fantastic. Player instruction feature, that is insane, because then tactics are more important. That's crucial for mine. But next up it says formations. Preset formations for any of your custom squads and pick one of the best to take on your next opponent. And that's crucial as well. Like, there is going to be different opponents, teams that play different ways, and you're going to have to adjust. Like, in my experience, Arsenal is a really hard team to beat, and I have to play a different style to beat them. They keep possession plus their quality. Swansea is a similar type, but their quality isn't the same, so they're still beatable. But Arsenal's so hard for me to beat a lot of the time. So that is something good. I'll definitely have to set up a preset formation against Arsenal. That's what you think, and that's what that feature is for. And that's what I would do anyway. But next up, roles. It says set roles like captain, set piece, and penalty takers for your squads, but that was basically there already. Nothing new there. Tactics, set a default team tactic to each of your team sheets so your game plan is locked before hitting the pitch, or go deeper and add custom tactics to any of your lineups. So of course, that is there. That's basically it. So there's the team management side of things that's improved and more in depth. For me, the key feature there is the instructions, player instructions, just to make your tactic more unique and more so the way you want to play, like also it mentioned before. And then the player search, it's more easier. What did I exactly say there? It says a new player search, it just so you can find players faster and better suited to your team. See, I want the player search still important, even though they added the GTN. So that's what they did last year. They didn't want it so easy, so you can find players. Like, it was too easy. You just search for high potential players on FIFA or whatever. You search their name and bang, they're there. Or actually, yeah, by overall, you search it in the game. You search it. So I'm not really sure how in depth it's going to be, because there's no really screenshot of it. But yeah, it says it's going to be more easier. So maybe they'll find a closer way, but still being harder. Because I felt it was still hard to use the player search, and I still feel the player search still should be in the game, but there should be a scouting feature as well. They both should be there and mix. So hopefully they found a good balance, because I know it did annoy some people, just judging off some comments I got from career mode. They really miss the in-depth player search. We can search a lot of options. And then, like I said before about the GTN, you can get them to suggest players based on the way you want to play. That is fantastic, or the team you want to build, and then player growth. I'll really be interesting to test that out. I'll definitely be looking to do more growth tests in FIFA 15 of high potential players. So look out for those in FIFA 15 career mode. And if you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe. I'm going to be doing daily FIFA 15 videos, both career mode and ultimate team, from the early release. I'll be getting that. So I think that will be the 21st for me, September, 21st September, as the release is on the 26th for me in Australia. So yeah, that's when I will be getting it, and when you'll be seeing FIFA 15 career mode content on my channel. So as I said, subscribe if you haven't yet, and I'll see you guys next time.